Hello. It is Friday, which means Facebook Friday, which means I react to what I see on Facebook for 10 minutes. Well, more like 9, because there's an explanation at the beginning and then there's the goodbyes at the end. I did have a bunch of different things I wanted to talk about today, but hopefully, Facebook Friday, Facebook will bring some of that stuff up. And I've probably forgotten some of the stuff I want to talk about anyway. So let's get into it. First thing, here's what happened. And it's a link to a story at The Blaze. Updated. Federal authorities arrest 6 men in alleged plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen, whatever her name is. Someone comments, did the kidnappers wear lots of masks? I hear that's very important in Michigan. That's kind of messed up. But yeah, apparently someone tried to kidnap the governor of Michigan. Applebee's advertisement. I've been thinking about this since the news broke, and I really don't want to see a young black man behind bars 22 years for some stupid mistakes. I understand the severity of the case and charges against him. No, I do not think he should have made a song about it. The song just made it seem like he was downplaying and mocking the whole situation. He should have written his part explanation on Twitter or Instagram or had an interview with a media outlet, etc. Something more tasteful. I truly believe we still don't know the whole story. At this point, the real story might not even be important anymore. Their team should have handled this much better. I know that's what Meg was trying to do originally. Unfortunately, it might be too late for that. Yes, the fact that he's even facing a charge means he was found at fault, but 22 years is a lot of time. He's facing more time than some people that have actually shot and killed someone. And this is in regards to a link to the musical agency. And the headline is Tory Lanez officially charged in Megan Thee Stallion's case. Canadian singer faces up to 22 years. I don't remember what that is even about. But she does make a good point, the person who posted this, about him facing 22 years when murderers don't face 22 years sometimes. I'm not sure what he did. So, moving on. Here's another post from someone. I don't often agree with someone else. Certain person. I can't. Alright, so one person has mentioned another person on Facebook. I don't often. Okay, so person A is saying, I don't often agree with person B because he's flat cray, but raised by wolves is legit. I don't know. Alright, someone comments, one thing Kamala couldn't overcome or defeat, was Pence's impeccable reputation. People know what Kamala is about. She's a shapeshifter, a Khameleon, spells it Khameleon. She's as fake as they come. Pence is solid as a rock. What you see is what you get, honest. The debate was character on display or lack thereof. And it's a picture of Kamala with the quotes, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking here. And then underneath is a picture of Pence, and it says, then maybe you should speak the truth. Again, it looks like this pic was made by the NRA, because there's a little NRA thing at the bottom. As I mentioned yesterday, I was going to try to do a kind of a review of the debate. Actually, kind of a watch-along reaction video, but with scoring. Didn't have time. So anyway, moving on. The Walking Dead advertisement. And here's a post of, I guess, another post. So, my boyfriend is mad at me because I went through his phone while he was asleep. By the way, I didn't find anything, but instead of arguing with me, he buys me Chipotle, snacks, and card that says, I'm sorry for not making you feel safe and secure, but there's nobody else but you. That is definitely some ultra, what's the term? That's what was, freaking Jocko, whatever his name is, talks about it. It's like ultra responsibility, no, accountability. So instead of being mad, the boyfriend's like, oh, well, I must be doing something wrong. To a degree, hyper or ultra accountability is good, but sometimes you're just letting someone else off the hook. But the thing about ultra accountability is you're not making excuses to why it's not your fault. But sometimes it's not your fault. And sometimes still ultra accountability is good for that too. Because there's probably something you could have done. But to a degree, you can't prepare 24/7. I mean, you can, but then you have no life. So there's a gray area there. But, I guess dude doesn't have a lock on his own. Someone commented, so what? Nowadays, I think I'm supposed to say nowadays, girl want to be awarded for toxic behavior. And the person posted, responded, precisely. Yep. Got 3.5 minutes left. Alright, another post. Just one of the many Kamala Harris versions of the facts. Anyone catch another? I know I did. And there's fact check. Kamala Harris makes a false quote from Abraham Lincoln. Claim Abraham Lincoln declined to fill a Supreme Court seat because it was too close to the election. Verdict. False. The Senate was out of session. He filled it in one day as soon as it was back. Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat from California, tried to argue in the vice presidential debate Wednesday night against the confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett to fill the seat vacated by the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Harris appealed to history, arguing that Vice President Mike Pence and the Republicans are violating a precedent set by President Abraham Lincoln of not confirming a Supreme Court justice before an election. Again, I didn't see the debate, but if she said that, and that fact check is true, then minus points for her. And then someone comments, you could start at the beginning of the debate. Pretty much all that came out of her smirked face was nothing but lies and fabricated information. And then the one who posted it says, to say the least. Alright, next one. We still got 2 minutes. Calm down, Nancy. Another link to the Blaze. Nancy Pelosi says Democrats will be having an event about the 25th Amendment. Someone comments, I'd be far more concerned about Biden's health at this point. Off the top of my head, I don't know which is the 25th Amendment. But, yeah, it wouldn't be too bad to be concerned with Biden's health. Who will win, Buccaneers or Bears? Bears, because they already won. Come on, let me choose. 6-7% said the Buccaneers. Alright, probably got time for one more. So being as my politics don't jive with the left or right and just make people angry, let's try this. He wants to buy a bottle of my newest hot sauce, 2020 butt burner, for $10. Shipping extra. It's guaranteed to be as hot as this election. I have very hot and extreme hot. Limited supply, but more coming soon. Working on labels, but really want to get it out and get reviews. I will sign up for that real quick here. Just me. Okay, and like I said, that was probably the last one. Last one. If Kyle has similar stats through 4 games and he ain't benched week 9, we'll revisit the race topic. That's in regards to Duane Haskins getting benched. Okay, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. See you Monday or maybe earlier. I don't know. Peace.